This is a Tape Deck podcast.
Hello, and welcome back to Inside the Runner Studio. This is your host, Tom, and with me, as always, are Erin, Michael, and Diana.
Hello.
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 And we are joined by our new friend. Should I call you RunDisNerd or Michael?
Either or is fine.
Or DisRunNerd.
DisRunNerd, nerdy Diz guy.
Is it?
all of the above.
Erin refuses to learn your Insta handle.
I don't know. Guys, reading is hard. You don't understand. Like,
It's not.
I cannot. My brain cannot
Oh
compute
my
it for
God.
some reason. I don't know. Run DisNerd Run. I don't know. It's
And
one of the
then
two.
the
I'll
more you
never
think about it,
figure
the
out.
worse it
yes.
gets.
I
Yeah.
think that's the problem. Because then I thought I was so right today, and I was so wrong. So is it Mike or Michael, though?
Michael's fine. That's cool.
Michael, we are going to, you know the format. If you've listened to this before, we're going to ask you some running-related questions, some non-running-related questions, just get to know you. But before we do, even though we've said your name a bunch of times, can you introduce yourself, kind of tell us where you're from, and I guess how you got into running?
Yeah, absolutely. Michael, I'm from Central Florida by way of Salem, Massachusetts. Started running back in 2015. I was seeing someone at the time that was part of a local running club, and I thought this would be kind of fun to try. Mind you, I hadn't done anything athletic since high school, and I was a pack-a-day smoker.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
I went, I got fitted for running shoes, downloaded a Couch to 5K app, and kind of took off from there. Ended up quitting smoking and getting into running.
I mean, the
And
fact
for-
that you got fitted for running shoes right away puts you like 5 steps ahead of most people.
Seriously.
Yes. Yes.
And given nobody can see this, but you do have medals on the wall behind you. So clearly you've made up for lost time.
I'm one of those people that once I kind of go into something, I go all in. So I ran my first Run Disney race in 2016, the 5K. I finished the race and said I'm running the marathon next year. And I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very nice.
I feel like Run Disney does that to a lot of
Oh, yeah.
people. That seems to be the common thing in the Run Disney community, from 5K to marathon decision, or 5K to dopey decision. And it's like, what? Like, what?
Yep.
What is happening?
That escalated quickly.
Yeah. It just... It just keeps growing. And I know before you jumped on, Tom was asking you about Notch Brewing, which is up in Salem, which we loved when we went.
That's my hometown brewery. I love those guys. Like, the day is long. They just won Best Brewery of Boston. So kudos to them.
Did they really?
Yep. A lot of hard work. Chris, the owner, is one of the nicest human beings you will ever meet. I cannot stress that if you visit Salem, you have to visit that place.
Oh, 100%. We loved Salem. We only did it for, we did a weekend in Boston and then a day over in Salem. And I was just thinking the whole time we were there that we should have just done kind of a week up there and done a few days in Boston and then a couple days in Salem.
Oh, you could easily stretch out 3 or 4 days in Salem. There's so much to do.
But yeah, I guess we can go. We're going to jump right into questions. And Diana has your first question.
Yeah, absolutely. I see you have a huge laundry list, or not a laundry list, but a huge catalog of medals and bibs behind you. But do you have a place that's on your bucket list, or a place that you'd most like to run that you haven't run yet?
It's going to sound really funny to say, but the Boston Marathon is my holy grail. Never run that. My must-do before. I even joked around and said, if that's the last marathon I ever run, I will leave my shoes at the finish line. That's my holy grail.
Wow.
I get that.
Are you going to train for time, or are you going to fundraise?
I'm definitely not fast enough. I mean, I am back of the pack guy. Proud of it. I would definitely fundraise, and there's a lot of great charities in Boston and around.
Absolutely. Yeah, and being kind of like from that area, I feel like you have more ties to that community too. So running for something in that community is probably going to be awesome.
Yep, home time race.
Yeah, any time frame you want to do that in?
It's funny you say that. I've reached out to a few charities to try to get in for this coming April.
Oh,
wow.
Nice.
So it would go Wine and Dine, Dopey, Princess, Springtime, or Boston, then Springtime or Springtime in Boston, depending on how they set it up. So that's kind of where my training is going to go now.
Oh,
Nice.
my. I love it. I love hearing people's race schedules because I feel like ours is so intense. But when I hear somebody that's, I don't want to say worse, but different than ours, more than ours, it makes me feel slightly better.
Yeah, you're all in for all the Run Disney this year.
Yeah, I figure I'm 46 and I'm not getting any younger and the knees aren't getting any better. So why not now?
Yeah,
Amen.
Agreed.
Amen to that.
I'm telling you, they are going to release whatever springtime surprise is, and I'm going to be so mad, and I'm going to have to sign up.
It's going to be
every
Star
time.
Wars themed.
Every time.
It's going to be
a
Star
hard
Wars,
second.
don't
and then I'm
jinx,
just going to
don't
have to,
jinx.
and then I'm just going to throw my wallet at Disney.
Well, on that kind of same note, what is one goal that drives you the most to run?
I think I kind of have a chip on my shoulder. So back when I was a pack-a-day smoker, I was working as a car salesman, odd profession for me. And I was told by someone, you'll never run a mile. And I kind of took that personally. And I've always kind of run with that chip on my sholdder. Like, someone told me I can't do something, I'm going to do it anyways.
Yeah.
Someone tells me I can't do
Totally
dopey, I'm
get
going
that.
to do it anyways. And I've always been that mindset of like, be better than you were yesterday. If someone tells you can't do it,
Gotcha.
do it twice and smile.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Do you have a preferred race distance, and why is that?
So my legs will say half, my heart says full. I love the gut check at the end of a full marathon. It's just something about it. When you hit that mile 20 and you want to quit and you just push through it.
Yeah, I get that. Totally get that. I kind of fell in love with the marathon, and then longer.
You long distance people.
Well, my wallet also would say that it likes half marathons better too. But
Yeah, there's that as well.
My wallet says I like 5Ks a lot.
I mean, given the races that you just rattled off, I would say your wallet probably doesn't like you right now.
No. My wallet is. It's funny you say that. My wallet's actually smoking right now because I'm getting ready to go on a cruise on Friday.
Oh, I actually saw that on your story right before we started, and I was going to say something. You're like 2 days away from the Wish.
Yes.
Ooh.
Very cool.
Gosh.
Very cool.
And I'll probably run the 5K while I'm there
Very
too because
jealous.
Yep,
who needs
of
relaxation?
course.
Yeah.
Would you run a race without a medal?
Absolutely. We actually just ran one for 4th of July, and when you finished, you got watermelon. And it was awesome.
Ooh.
It was like the best tasting watermelon ever. It was just the watermelon 5K.
Yeah.
The watermelon 5K?
Yeah.
I feel like I saw every single person I know that lives in the Orlando area at that race.
It was so much fun. And the watermelon, I'm committed that every race should have watermelon at the end because it's so
Oh my God. So funny. I seriously, it was like my entire Instagram that day. I'm like, what is happening in Orlando and why is everyone eating watermelon
Why is
right now?
everybody eating watermelon?
happy
You
for
know,
us.
and it's great because it cuts up so easily and you can eat it with your hand and it's
Yeah.
not like a banana. They do that at the Baltimore Women's Classic. They have watermelon at the end. And I think the Baltimore 10 miler has watermelon too. But I don't know many races that do. I feel like it's cheap. Like, I don't know why more races don't
Yeah,
It's
do it.
got a
I
lot of
guess
hydration
prep-
in it too.
Yep. There
Yeah.
you go.
a lot of liquid.
She started a movement now, Team Watermelon.
Yep. Team watermelon. Michael will be happy it replaces Team chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk, yeah, it would be much better than chocolate milk. Gotta say.
Oh, okay. So I know you run a lot of Run Disney, obviously. But have you ever worn a costume for a race or worn matching outfits or anything like that, either at Disney or another race?
No, I am actually a party pooper. I am pretty simple, just a tank top and shorts and a hat when it's sunny. I keep it really I'm no fun.
Same.
I'm team no fun.
Practical, team practical.
Okay, I like that better. Yes.
Oh, sorry. I was feeding my cat shrimp tails. We're going to move into the random questions. What is your favorite breakfast food?
Oh, I love that
Does
question.
coffee count as a food?
Ooh,
Yes,
to
we're
me, it's
counting it, yeah.
absolutely 100%.
Because if
100%
coffee doesn't count, it's bagel and peanut butter all day, every day.
Oh,
That's
another
pretty good
one.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of peanut butter on anything in the
Yeah,
morning.
pretty much anything. Yeah.
We do waffles and peanut
Frozen
butter
waffles
a lot.
sometimes. Just
So
quick,
good.
drop them in the toaster, run to work. So who is your favorite Disney character, live action or animated?
Oh, absolutely Baymax, without a doubt.
Yeah.
He is not
nice.
fast, but he is strong.
Oh,
I kind of take that, that's kind of how I run.
Andy's huggable.
Nice.
Yes, and he's very huggable.
We've never
Right.
had Baymax before.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, that's
That's the
definitely
first.
a first answer.
Love it.
All right. What is your favorite brewery/winery/cidery? And if you want to do the Orlando area, well, you can do whatever you want.
Oh yeah, in Orlando, Ivanhoe. Ivanhoe is awesome.
Ivanhoe?
Yeah, those guys are great. They have a run club now too. I haven't had a chance to check that out, but their beer is so good. They actually make one of the best lagers in Florida, in my opinion.
Mm.
And then can I assume that your Salem is Notch?
Yeah, Notch is my heart.
Oh, I love this question. What's the worst food you've ever eaten?
Olives. I hate olives.
Oh, amen.
Wow.
I clap that up.
Wow.
I'm going to clap that
I
up.
hate 'em.
Wow, am I the only one who eats
Oh
olives?
God, I can't. I even tried to eat one once on a first date, and it was the worst thing I ever did.
I feel like olives are one of
Wow.
those divisive foods where you either really love them or you hate them. There's no in between. Like, I've
Yeah.
never met someone that's like, olives are okay.
I don't even really. I think I'm in the okay crowd. I'm not in the I love them crowd. Like I'll eat them on stuff, but I'm not like I need to have olives.
Yeah.
Do you order them separately or eat them on things?
It depends. Like if it's, I'll eat them separately. If it's like a Mediterranean place or something, a place like that that'll have good olives, I'll do that.
Yeah,
But,
like
yeah.
Topolino's has an appetizer dish where it's just like a big giant dish of different kinds of olives that my
Mm-mm.
friends got, and then I pushed it all the way to the side. Of the
Oh, we are.
Because I could
If I could
smell
high
them.
five you right now, I would. I've done the same thing at the same place.
Because I could like smell them still, and I'm like, can we move them to that side of the table?
Oh my god.
So, what was your first job, and what did you like or dislike about it?
So it's a pretty regional job. I worked at a roast beef sandwich place up in Massachusetts, and
Ooh.
roast beef sandwiches are pretty regional.
Oh, wow.
And I absolutely adore roast beef sandwiches, so I could eat as much as I want. Probably not the best thing for you, but I was,
Hot or cold?
I was 14 years old, eating as many roast beef sandwiches as possible in my shift. So I was loving life.
Man.
Are they hot or cold roast beef sandwiches?
So they cook the roast beef, then they take it out and let it rest, and then you shave it medium rare onto the bun. So it's kind of warm.
Is it like upscale Arby's?
Not like gravy roast beef.
Not-
It's definitely much better than Arby's.
Yeah.
I would
Not
hope
like
so.
Arby's. Yeah.
I would.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
It's-
like
it's
what like
definitely
we
the
call
regional-
pit beef? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, like a pit beef
Yeah,
kind
here
of thing. Yep.
yeah, here in Maryland. I love how Erin had
Yeah.
so many
Wow.
questions about the beef. Like what?
Where is it sourced?
I like
Didn't have friends?
because I like a good roast beef sandwich, and I would like to know because sometimes I like a cold like roast beef hoagie with some good Swiss cheese and onion on it, but then I also like a nice warm roast beef sandwich. So I was
Here's the
curious.
thing. This is not
Listen.
about
Oh my
you
god.
and your roast beef
I like
fetish.
food. I like food.
Now you've made it weird.
All right, move on.
Okay. Well, now we'll get into the moment where we go into the James Lipton Memorial questions. Of course, rest in peace, James. What is your favorite word?
It's definitely it's another regional thing from New England. Wicked, like wicked awesome,
there you
wicked,
go. Yep.
wicked smart.
Yep.
And everybody knows where you're from every single time you say it.
Yep.
It's
And
like
the
Mount
more I drink, the more I say it.
Love
that. And what is your least favorite word?
Oh, okay. Epic. Because it's being just driven into the ground. Like people say that French fries are epic. Like I've never had a French fry that's been epic.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it would have to be a pretty extreme French fry to be epic.
Like it floats in the air and comes into your mouth.
All right. RunDisNerd. What turns you on?
Hot math chicks.
Oh.
Oh.
Math chicks.
It's very specific.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah, well, my partner is a college professor who teaches math. So hot math
There you
chicks.
go.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
What turns you off?
All right. What sound or noise do you love?
My cat, one of my cats, Kenneth, he chirps all the time.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah.
chirping.
It is like the cutest thing. Like we call him MCO because he announces his arrival and his departure. And it's like the cutest chirp.
Oh my god.
That's so funny.
And then on the opposite side, what sound or noise do you hate?
Like, okay, it's like, when you're driving and you can hear someone else's bass from 7 cars
Oh
behind you.
my
Oh,
god.
yeah.
God.
That drives me bonkers.
Yeah.
So I guess
That's
loud
a good
bass.
one. Yeah. We haven't had that one before, but that does annoy the crap out of me. Or like lawnmower, like cars.
Lawnmower.
With the cherry bombs.
Yep.
All right. What is your favorite curse word?
Oh, the list is long and lovely. Probably mother effer.
Okay.
That's
Classic.
good. Yeah, that's very useful.
Yeah.
Very classic.
Especially when running and like you look at your Garmin and you're like, just drop it right there.
I love it when, like you,
Yep.
when people just add to it because just the plain word by itself is good. But I love it when people have like their stamp, like it's a mother or it's a whatever before the F-bomb.
Yep. Yeah. So, wow, I'm getting all the profession questions tonight. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
I would love to be like a race announcer or like entertainer. Like not just run Disney, but like at like a big event to get people pumped up before they take off. That just seems like it's the coolest job.
That does seem fun.
Also, you didn't get the profession question because I re-asked it.
Oops. Spoilers. I didn't ask that earlier. Sorry.
Professionals. We are professionals.
Not editing
Oh gosh.
And what profession would you not like to attempt?
A Disney YouTube person because their lives seem so empty because it's like focused around bad theme park cupcakes and
I
like,
agree.
having to eat everything first.
It seems like it would bring misery to something fun.
Yeah, exactly. You're taking the happiest place on earth and you're making it like about a $17 cupcake that tastes like the last one you ate 2 months ago.
It's still dry. It's still dry. You don't want it.
And also, like, the food and wine festivals, like, the menus don't change very often, right? They're almost always the same. There's only, like, a few new
There's
things.
like 5
and
new
yet
items.
They still renew or review the same items every single time. And you're like, we did this last year, guys. We did this last year.
And then they're like, tastes the same as last year, but I could tell they added peas. Like,
And it's epic.
Epic peas.
like,
All right.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, Michael. I get the privilege of asking you our final question, but before I do, thank you very much for. So, if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Such a deep question. Hopefully my parents are standing there with him or her and tell me that they were proud of me.
That's a good one.
It's nice and sentimental.
nice.
We like the sentimental ones.
Mhm.
Is there anything you'd like to plug? Any social media or shout outs or anything?
I mean, nothing really other than if anyone ever wants to reach out to me on Instagram and whether it's running related, anything, it's RunDisNerd.
Maybe I'll tag you correctly. Maybe I'll
Just
tag
for
the guy named DisRunNerd.
Yeah, hit me up. Ask me any questions you want. There's nothing that's too crazy. So
yeah.
yeah, that's about it.
So So
That's
you're in for
awesome.
Dopey
Yeah.
this year?
Yes, I'm doing all the races at Wine and Dine and also for Dopey. So clearly, I don't value sleep.
This is true.
That's my problem with the Dopey thing is the sleep part.
Yeah.
It's really it's gonna
It's
kill
the
me.
killer. Yeah.
It's gonna kill
and
me.
staying off your
Agreed.
feet too. That's the part. Like you want to go do something, and then you're like, oh, I should be in
Yeah.
bed by 4:00.
Yeah. I got to get up at 2 a.m.
Yeah. Gosh. Well, it was really nice meeting you in sort of face in person, not really on video.
On video.
Do you have any? Yes. Do you have any parting words of wisdom for the people?
Just be yourself, have fun, do what you want to do. Don't let people tell you can't do it. Like I said, if they tell you can't do it twice, smile and take the pictures. And
Nice.
hopefully someday you inspire someone else to, maybe lace them up and do the same thing.
Love it.
Love it.
Amazing.
Yeah. Great.
Amazing. And yeah, so we'll probably see you at Dopey. Are any of us going to Wine and Dine? Cheering?
No, we are not.
We're not either.
Well, I don't. There's some
You might
debate.
be,
There's
yeah.
some debate over whether or not I will be
I
flying
am
down
not.
there to cheer. I have a room offer, so I have a bed available if I decide to go down. I just haven't figured out whether or not I can make a flight work and all that.
Cool.
So
Well, we'll at least see you at Dopey.
we'll definitely all see you at
Awesome.
Dopey, and we'll plan a meetup for sure this time. We were terrible at it last time, but we will for sure be looking to do a big Dopey meetup.
At 2 in the
Nice.
afternoon, so
Count
everybody
me
can
in.
get to bed.
Yes.
Awesome. Bye.
Bye.
Well, thanks for having me, guys.
Oh, thanks for coming
Yeah.
on. We don't know how to end these things. It's usually me being awkward, but we will talk.
Yeah, I was waiting for Tom
I
to
was
say
waiting
goodbye.
for Tom
I
to do
didn't know what
something
happened.
until I
Later.
just, kept going.
It's epic. It's going to be epic.
Epic podcast, exactly.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
Michael.
Bye.